So hi, today the topic what we are going to see is like some sort of advices and then some emotion control tips. So those things will be covered in this session. So before going into this session further, could you please tell me whether you have any questions or anything you need to know, um, like anything you want to, any questions or any doubts you have in the previous session, so that we can move forward. Okay, so just go through the money management and risk management video which I've uploaded in YouTube at least once in a day, so that you will at least your mind will be sticking to that. So whenever you are going to enter into a trade, your mind will be going on through those videos, so that you will have those contents inside you. For example, how much percentage of loss you have to accept, and what is the stop loss percentage you have to keep, and whether you can take a ribbon trade or not, and how many shares to buy for a stock based on your risk. So all these things, it should get memorized, or it should get stick in your mind, like daily day-to-day habits. Like moment you get up, you go for brush, right? So the same way, moment you are going to enter a trade, you need to know what are the things you need to consider before entering a trade. So those things will be important. And now small advices to people who wants to become a trader. So first of all, what I would say is like educate yourself. So educate yourself means learn how the market works and all the basics. So you need to understand how the market works. So that is why this training is happening. So here in this training, we will be covering what all things you need to know and what are basics you need to know, so that you will understand how the market actually works. And then you need to find a mentor. Mentor is something like, if you join a school, a teacher will be there who will be teaching you the stuffs, and if you join a college, the lecturer or the professor will be there. Same way, you need to find someone who trains you properly, and you must have some sort of trust that they don't teach you, they don't cheat you, and they teach you. So that sort of trust you should have. And then once you have educated yourself, and once someone you find as a mentor, and you are getting trained under their supervision, then what you need to do is like you need to enter into demo trading. Demo trading means, it is some people call it as paper trading. For example, what happens in paper trading is like, the moment you will be watching the price. The moment you want to enter a particular price, you will be writing it up. So I'm entering at this time at this cost, and you will keep a proper strategy, and based on that you'll be exiting the trade. And at that time also you will be exiting the trade based on the entry or exit. But what happens is like, you are not playing with the real money, so it is just a paper written. So at times what you will be doing, like even if it is going against your trade, you will be like, okay, let it go, what happens, because I'm not trading with real money. So that mentality you should not get. So what I would suggest is like, rather than putting it as demo trading, I would tell you is like, trade with less capital. So for example, trade with $1,000 or 2,000 rupees, something like that. So that what will happen is like, you have to ensure that, for example, you have started the trading on June 1st, and June 30th, you need to ensure that your capital is safe. Making profit is second part. Do not worry about that. But you must be in a mind that you should not make loss. You should reduce your loss. So try to put some 1,000 rupees or 2,000 rupees in your trading account once you are trained. So I'm quoting it in double quotes. Once you are trained, try to put your money, 1,000 rupees or 2,000 rupees, in the demat account, and try to trade based on the strategy setup what you are known or what you have learned, and accordingly try to trade with that. So when you're trading with that, you have to ensure that in a particular month, that 2,000 rupees should not get vanished. If the 2,000 rupees is getting vanished, that means you have not followed proper psychology at all. So what psychology I say? Money management, risk management, emotion control, and all those things are there. So if the 2,000 rupees is getting over, that means you have not followed anything. You have just gambled. So if you want to become a trader, you should not be a gambler. So you should not do gambling. So you need to do trading. That means you have to follow some proper money and risk management. Then after that, what I would suggest is like, the more time you would have taken for learning. For example, you would have taken for 6 months of learning. I would suggest people to do the very less capital of trading for at least 3 months, half of it. So at least 3 months you should do it, and you should ensure that in all the 3 months your loss is minimized and your capital is saved or maintained the same way. See, profit is second part. I'm repeating it again, so do not consider about profit. But your capital must be saved and your loss must be minimized. So that you have to keep in mind. And then once after all these are done, then I would request you to go for live trading. More live trading in the sense, add some more capital. For example, if you were trading in 2000, add 20,000 and try to increase your quantities and your risk and try to master yourself. So that is what I would advice for someone who wants to become a trader. So follow all these things. And one important point what is missed is like, you need to analyze at least 5 charts in a day. Okay, as a beginner, you need to analyze at least 5 charts in a day. You need to check how the market has performed, at what all zones market has performed. All these things you need to see. So for particular, in one example, in one chart, this stock would have at the first 1 hour it would have moved a lot, and after that the entire day it would not have moved at all. So you need to understand why it did not move. So those things you need to understand. Based on practice you'll be getting it, but you need to practice that. And then the biggest advice what I will be saying is like, do not quit your job. See, for example, people will be in a mind that I want to become a part-time trader, I want to become a full-time trader, but I would request everyone, do not quit your job. So if you want to quit your job, then these are the things you need to check, and you need to at least fulfill all these checklists, and then you can quit your job. Until then, do not quit your job. Your job is the primary source of income, and you have to give more priority to that. And secondary is your trading, and you have to give less priority. Once you are very confident, once all these checklists are done, then you can come for trading as your full-time job. So the first and foremost is like, your income is doubled your monthly expenses. So that means, your monthly expenses is around 15,000 rupees or 20,000 rupees. So your income from trading should be double that. That means 30,000 or 40,000 should come from your trading income. Then you must be skilled enough to make this business as your main business. So someone will be making some 80,000 rupees of income with salary from any job, and then finally they come into trading saying like, I'm getting 40,000 in a month. That means your salary is reduced up. So you should not do that. So, and then your emergency fund covers 6 months of expenses. So for example, I would have told in the previous video that 4:3:2:1 ratio, and in that 10% of your 10% of the share should go for emergency cash, and the same way for savings and all, you will be having some amount of emergency fund. That should be your 6 months of expense. So 1 month, if your monthly expenses 20,000, that means 1,20,000 rupees you should be having in hand. Then only you can quit your job. Why 6 months of expense is needed is, for example, you are into 6 months of trading, and what happened is that you have quit your job also. So in the 6 months of trading, you have felt like you are not doing good. So in that meantime, your 6 months of whatever monthly expense will be taken care by that 1,20,000. And after the 6 months, you would have felt like, okay, it is not happening good with me. Let me go to the back. Let me go to my job itself again. So you can go to a job again. So that is what I said, like, your emergency fund covers 6 month expenses. You are actually determined and focused enough to succeed. So if you see, a lot of people will be a successful people, or will be moving towards their goals based on their determination and focus they are putting it. So if you want to be very much sure that you are going to have a trading career, then you need to be determined and focused on the trading career, and you need to put a lot of efforts, and you should be able to work 12 hours per day. So 12 hours in the sense, 9 o'clock to 3:30 the market starts, and it is nearly 6 hours of time. And I don't think so that people will be sitting for 6 hours of time. But if you are sitting 6 hours of time, then what I would suggest is like you are not doing a good job. I basically exit the trade, or I do not watch the market after 2 o'clock. So that is what I do. So just try to minimize the number of your hours you are spending for market, but spend a lot of time in doing analysis, doing learning, doing practice. So that is what is going to add a lot for your experience and practice. So these are the checklists what you need to do and before you are going to quit a job. So never quit your job. Keep your primary source of income as a priority, and have your secondary source of income of trading as secondary itself. And once you have checked and once you have cleared all these checklists, then go for it. Until then, stay cool, stay calm, and at least 3 years you have to be in trading before jumping into full-time trader. Clear? So this is what I wanted to give the advice to you. So these are the two things I wanted to share. And the next one, what I wanted to share to you is emotion control. So till now you are clear, right?
Yes.